Welcome to the Tuesday Night Principal Chiro broadcast from DE and Band of Brothers. I'm Dr. Brian Moriarty, your esteemed co-MC for tonight, and I am joined by
Emma.
And Patrick. So what's up, guys? What have we been doing for the last 3 hours?
Building a sauna.
Building a home sauna. So I am really tired and sweaty, but DE, we never miss DE or the Tuesday night call. So hopefully everybody is on here and they're going to hear from our exciting speaker, Dr. Josh Abeckjrerr. But before we hear from Dr. Josh, we've got DE upon us, guys. How many days left? 9 days left until DE in Atlanta at the Marriott Perimeter Center, July 16th to 19th. So that is 9 days away. Next Thursday night, it begins. Get there early. You never want to miss Thursday night. Steve Judson, Dee Dee Umbert, Darcy Anderson, and the crew. Friday all day, Saturday all day, Sunday morning. Come for DE. Upcoming dates we have are obviously the one in the summer next weekend. And then in the fall, we're in Atlanta again, October 22nd to the 25th. Then the winter snow DE, January 28th to the 31st, again in Atlanta at the Marriott Perimeter Center. And then we're back to my home state of Florida, spring 2027, April 15th through the 18th at the Sheridan Sand Key Resort. Love that place. Go to lifede.com to register for this upcoming DE or any else. Hopefully you have a room, you've registered, flights, and you have all your travel plans set up. If not, contact Kat. Maybe she can get your room or something. And then we have our next announcement is about becoming a member. $129 a month. You can become a member of Dynamic Essentials. You will save money on paying the regular fee. You will get access to all of the past and present DE talks. So you can go back and listen to some of your favorite speakers from DE Path. DC Associate, 65 per month. Great deal, half off for that. And there's more membership levels and details online. So go online, lifede.com. Again, get you there. Ooh, excuse me. What do you say? Bless you. Hey, there they are. Okay, the goofballs here.
Time.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, so anyway, you guys excited to hear? Excited to hear our speaker for tonight?
Yeah.
Second to last Tuesday night call before DE. So this one is going to really start setting the tone. We got a newbie here, first time on the Tuesday night call. His dad is a legendary DE attendee and board member, Dr. Dan Abeckjrerr. Obviously, a legend in his own right. Has helped me and so many others get started and build huge practices. So Dr. Josh has quite a pedigree there. He graduated just about a year ago, just over a year ago from Palmer, Florida. Now he's practicing in North Miami Beach with his dad and Dr. Juan. So they've got Dr. Juan, Dr. Josh, and Dr. Dan. So it's an awesome practice there, getting to learn from the masters. But I can't wait to hear, because I love hearing new people and seeing what they are going to share. So from North Miami Beach, Florida, let's give it up for Dr. Josh Abeckjrerr. Take it away, Dr. Josh. We love and appreciate you.
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me on tonight, giving me the opportunity to tell a little bit about my story, about my experiences with DE, my experiences in school, and I'm ready to hop into it. So, first thing I wanted to kind of go through, we'll be, jumping back and forth a little bit chronologically, just because DE has played a role in my life forever. I don't remember, but apparently I was 3 months old at my first DE, so absorbing that in. consciously or not, I was absorbing that knowledge and that wisdom. So first thing I want to talk about was my experience in undergrad with DE. So it was about senior year 2020. COVID had just hit. There was a lot of uncertainty for me. And I was talking to my dad, and he said, I should start going back to DE, and I should start making it part of my routine again. And I came in, pretty much clean slate, open mind. It had been years since my last DE, and I really will say that DE set me on the right track, especially those DEs around 2020. I was about to graduate. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with my life, and I was looking at ophthalmology. I was looking at the medical system, and DE put some urgency in me, helped me kind of realize that wasn't the path for me. That wouldn't have been, the path that would have been fulfilling, that would have helped people the way that they need it. DE kind of helped me realize how awesome chiropractic could be, and how urgent our mission is, and how in demand it is for people to get adjusted. So that was a powerful message that kind of kicked me in the butt. And after a few DEs, I had made the decision to lock it in, to go to chiropractic school. And not long before that, I think these two events might have overlapped. I was going to a chiropractor myself in Tallahassee. That's where I was living at the time. I was finishing up my undergraduate at Florida State. And I was seeing a chiropractor, Dr. Fenn, in Tallahassee. Really changed my life. I would have loved to get adjusted by my dad, but at the time that wasn't an option. And, that was the first time that I experienced firsthand what it was like to have your life changed by chiropractic. Dr. Fenn had an amazing story as well. I think all these things kind of happened at the right time. And I'll briefly share his story. It was about a motocross accident, flying off his bike and being paralyzed pretty much completely from the legs down. He was a teenager at the time, didn't know about chiropractic, and he started going, and within a few adjustments, he was able to walk again. So it was an amazing miracle. I was hearing this as a 20-year-old, getting inspired, getting fired up by DE, and it really put me on the right track. So joining chiropractic school, going through the motions, I was learning a lot about the science, about, of course, the things that we need to study to get past boards, kind of the formalities, and having DE as a supplement to that, pushed me to learn a lot of things when it comes to, here, let me just look at my notes real quick. Yeah. So it helped me with the communication portion. So delivering the message, taking chiropractic outside of just the workplace, meeting people, shaking hands, wherever I was, and sharing the message. I remember, it was a holiday celebration, a parade. I was telling random people I'd met at the parade about chiropractic, about how amazing it was. And it was really DE that pushed me out of my comfort zone in that sense, made me realize that chiropractic is a topic for all situations. There's no limits to, who should hear the message, or, how many people that you can help. Okay, and yeah, so getting through school obviously had its challenges. I don't think it was easy for almost anybody. Once I did pass all the boards and graduate, um, I kept going to DE throughout that whole time. Always in the back of my mind, I had that message being reinforced. And finally, when I got to apply it, when I graduated, um, I really saw the difference come out. So I've been doing screenings pretty much nonstop since I graduated. We take a few weekends off here and there, but some weekends, Saturday, Sunday, but almost every Saturday we're going out and we're talking to people and asking them, if they've heard of chiropractic and breaking it down for them. And we've had events where we didn't get a chance to sit down for 5 hours just because there's so many people who want to know, who want to get educated. And you have a couple people come by, now they're running across the room or running across the event to go grab their friends, dragging 3-4 people by the arms to come see us. And these people, they get fired up when they learn about chiropractic. So having DE to help me communicate and bring that passion from in our seminar room to everybody on the street has been it's been a beautiful thing to be a part of. And let's see. So I mentioned before, I had been a DE baby. I had been babysitting. I used to run the babysitter room when I was a kid. What was pretty amazing was the Saturday Night Lives that we got to do. That was once a month. We would, it was about 70, 50, at least chiropractors in South Florida meeting up once a month. And those were really impactful together. It was a little bit of a smaller group. So it's, it was able to get more one-on-one interaction. But having that message from when I was a child really helped ingrain the idea that chiropractic is powerful, that it is not just for back pain, that it can be life-changing, and that anyone, anywhere, no matter how healthy, should at least be getting checked, at least to know what's going on with their spine. So I really think that is the heart of what I'm communicating, is that foundation from when I was a child about, chiropractic is not to be taken lightly. It's not symptom based. It's not, it's not a therapy. It's getting to the root cause of the issue. And I can say that with full, full belief that that's the truth. And I think that that's something that is really going to make the difference when I'm going out and I'm telling people about chiropractic. And I think that pretty much covers it to where I am today. So I've been practicing with Dr. Juan, with my dad, Dr. Dan, seeing, love you too, seeing more and more patients every day. Obviously I'm not up to that level where my dad is yet, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to catch up to him. So I'm getting there day by day. From what I'm seeing, obviously not every patient responds the same. My personal experience has been, really amazement by how quickly some of these patients are getting better. They come in with, spondies, with 20, 30 years of 20, 30-year-old injuries that they haven't been able to shake off, that are still affecting them, constant headaches. And it seems to be like that some of these patients are responding, and we're turning their lives around. So it's really those cases that, get me up in the morning and motivate me to, to keep doing what I'm doing, keep learning. So thank you guys. That's what I have to share for you today. So.
All right, Dr. Josh. Great job, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was really an awesome testimony. I'm excited for your future. And, it's only going to get better from here. And I'm sure your dad is super proud of you. And hopefully he's telling you that. But if he's not, I'm sure he is, because you're a true servant, and you have the principle from your first DE at 3 months old. So that's pretty awesome.
Absolutely.
So I will see you in Atlanta in 9 days, my man. Looking forward to seeing you, and you should be very proud tonight. You did a great job, and we'll see you at DE, and we'll see everyone else here at DE in just 9 days. Thank you so much for tuning in for the Tuesday night Principal Chiro broadcast. We'll see you next week at DE.
All right. Awesome. See you there.
Have a great night.
Night.